I'm feeling at peace. I'm happy to be here in this time. I think it's exciting. It's an exciting period because things are changing. And of course, there has to be destruction if you want something to change. Personally, I feel like I have been at a status quo for a while. And I don't know, maybe this is impetus for me to make that change, to shake something up and move to another level.
Indeed. And what we have been sharing with you for many times is that the physicality or the disharmony or the dis-ease or the uncertainty of what you are capable of and what all of you are capable of and how you can manifest that in a physical form is questionable at times. And we applaud you that you are at peace and that you are allowing that message and others to permeate you in a way that can influence you to make a move. Because for many of you, making a move or changing or shifting or stepping into something new, there is that, again, that transition time that feels strange. And again, what we have always said is that once you have the why you want to change, once you have that in your bones, once you have the feeling and the passion of why, that can motivate you. That is the motivator of saying to yourself, this is why I choose to create this. And in order to create this, I have to let go of what was in order for this to happen. And what needs to happen from that place is the excitement and the passion has to outweigh the fear of what could be or what was, of letting go. And therefore, all you need is one more unit of passion, one more unit of why to motivate you to the next step of where you are going. So if you are playing hopscotch, you have to jump from one square to the other. And what you do is you throw a rock into that square. When you're playing hopscotch, you are putting a rock in the square to focus. That is your focus. That is what you are wanting to get to. And therefore, that is why you move, is to be able to jump to the other squares with your focus. And you do not lament leaving that square. You do not lament or afraid to go into the next square because your excitement is there. Your passion is there. Your focus is there. And so when your passion and your excitement and your focus is there, then the fear dissolves about leaving what is at the moment. There is not even a concern because you are moving forward, or it feels that you are achieving or obtaining or experiencing what you want. Do you understand the hopscotch?
I love the hopscotch. I think that's awesome. You don't see little children going, oh my goodness, if I leave this square, what'll happen? What'll the people think of me? If you move from this square to the next square, you just throw the rock and you go and you're focused on it. And yeah, I love that analogy.
So what we want to say to you and everyone, play your spiritual hopscotch. Play that energy hopscotch of once you have your focus, your excitement and your passion, let that be your motivation to go to the next square. That's all you're doing, because you see, dear ones, it is all a game here. If you look at life as a game, and we know that many analogies have been said about the journey, but it is absolutely true. It is absolutely the calming experience that you need on this planet now, is to enjoy that journey, because this time will never be the same. In other words, even though history repeats, and even though different planets have done creation and destruction and created anew, even though this has all happened before and will continue to happen in this universal divine flow of action, even though all of that has happened, many of you still are afraid to look back at and think, if I leave this square, something will happen that I might not like. And if you have the passion to throw your rock and the excitement of what's new and what is to come, then you see, you're bringing the energy of play of this game that you have come here to play. It is extraordinary that you have chosen to come here in this time. Give yourselves more credit that you have chosen this time. And if that is true, what would you be doing differently, or seeing or being or feeling differently than you do now, if you lead your lives from that perspective?